Hey garden maters, welcome to Corner Homestead. So today, it's been a while, we're going to go outside and have a look around the gardens. There is something in particular that I want to show you, and please, I ask now if you have any suggestions whatsoever to please comment below this video and let me know what you think. It involves my loofah. You'll see when we get out there. And it also involves my tomatoes. Again, you'll see when I get out there. But it has been a while since I've done any type of a garden tour. A lot of the things I have already harvested, but a lot of the garden part is not doing very well, particularly the tomatoes that I have in buckets. I really blame the heat because the summer has just been so ungodly bad. There's only so much watering you can do. Plants love nature-made rain. They don't really want the stuff from the hose, the chlorinated. You know, if I had well water, it would probably be so much better for the plants, I am sure, but I don't. I'm on city water, so the chlorine, all of that is just not that great for the plants. So I really do blame that, but again, I would love to have your opinion on this. Let's go have a look, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Rosie, look how nice and red you're getting in them wattles. Hey, come here. Come here, Rosie. Rose is getting big. All I'm getting big. Sophia, where are you at? What are you doing over there, Sophia? It's too hot to be doing all that digging. They think the box is a dust bath. So I want you all to see my loofah. I was concerned because all this time I hadn't had any loofahs. And my plant has been starting to die off. Even though I'm watering it twice a day, it still wasn't looking very good. And of course it's because of lack of rain. But not a single loofah was growing. So I came out here, we had 2 days of nighttime rain. Okay, so I'm on the other side of this. So what I discovered after 2 days of rain, well, evening rains, is, if I can find them, there they are. So that's what I discovered. Loofah! Look at that beautiful loofah. And that's not the only one. There's another one right here. So I did see a couple little ones, little dinky ones. But this one is the biggest one growing so far. And I swear it's doubled since yesterday. Yeah, so I discovered these little baby ones here starting. One there. Maybe another one here, I don't know. So the problem with the loofah, like I said, it was falling over, getting very dry. There's another little baby there. I'm hoping they hang in. But I was getting the little babies, I can show you, and it would turn yellow, and then this died off. And that's all it was doing. In between that and all these dead leaves. Now, I've never grown loofah before. This is my first year ever growing loofah. And I thought, well, maybe it's because I put it in this pot. And it should really be in the ground, but I put it in the pot. It's actually already rooted. If you try to move this, you can't because the roots are in the ground. Look at Nosy coming over here. So, I thought, well, maybe that was why. But it's been so dry. Get off of there, Rose. Don't you pick my loofah. It's been so dry, and so I thought, well, maybe that's it. It's just lack of rain. So even this one is a little wilted now. And even the stems, you know, I don't know. Like I said, I was quite concerned and thought, here's another one. If it makes it, it'll be another one. Oh, here's another one. Now that's a newbie. That was not here yesterday. Ooh. But I'm hoping they all make it. I mean, time is getting short. Here it is, you know, first week of August is over. So I'm hoping it's enough time for them all to grow. But yeah, what a difference a few days of natural rain can do for your plants. They don't want that crappy, chlorinated, nasty water we all drink. They want natural rainwater, and I can't blame them. But this is my biggest one, and I am just so looking forward to them growing. These are my sucker plants, the two that I planted. Now they are as high as the 6-foot fence. Problem is, even though I'm giving them fertilizer and doing everything, I saw a couple, not that one, I did see a couple of them in here that have the end blossom rot. So, but these tomato plants, there's one right there that has the end blossom rot. Some are looking really, really good, nice and big. These were the sucker plants off of the beefsteak tomato. So that's doing really, really good, considering. I'm still giving it, you know, some fertilizer to hopefully perk it up a little bit there. In my bucket, that's another story. They're looking very, very sad. This one is trying still. This is an Amish paste, but it's very sparse. It's not looking too good. This is another Amish paste. Again, it's trying. It still has tomatoes on it, but it's starting to get a lot of yellow. I'm trying to, again, get them back to a healthy state. But this heat has just, for buckets, it's just not been good to them this year. This is the original beefsteak tomato. Looking really bad. Probably isn't going to be long before I pull that one out. And this is the Roma, one of the Romas to have. Again, not looking too good. It's trying, but it's not looking too good. So this year I can say the tomato in the buckets, they did great until the heat wave came in. So I'm getting ready to water them again. So we'll see. This is the other, another Amish paste. This is higher than 6 foot. I have never had a tomato plant grow this tall. It's doing great. Has no health problems whatsoever except one. If that's what you call a health problem. I've got flowers, as you can see. I have yet to get a single tomato off of this plant. Like I said, never had one grow this tall. Doing really, really well, but it's just not producing any fruit. Now I had this big sucker plant that came off. This was also off of an Amish paste, and I said, what the heck, I'm going to go ahead and put it in the ground, see if it gives me anything. If it doesn't, that's okay. This is a weed. All of these. This is my butternut squash. It's gotten all the way up to here already. I just planted that not too long ago. This is the saddest corn you ever want to see in your life. Look how sad it is. It is literally only, I would say, 3 foot tall, if that. Some of it might only be 2.5. I don't see a single ear of corn growing on it. Nothing. Nothing at all. Saddest corn I've ever seen. Again, planted in a box this year. So I managed to get a good couple green peppers off of these plants. Just a few. This one looks good if it stays. Wasn't too many I've gotten off of here already that was usable. So again, I know I've grown green peppers in the containers before. They've done great. I really think it has something to do with this heat this year. Even though I keep everything well watered, I can tell a big difference this year compared to my past years on growing everything. This is my peach vine cantaloupe, and I've got quite a few of them on here. I'm going to be pulling a few of these off probably soon. There's another one way down there, and I've got a couple more on the inside. There's one way down there. That's a biggie. So yeah, we're going to be picking a few of these soon and trying them out, because again, first time I've ever grown peach vine cantaloupe, and I look forward to trying them. There's one growing inside of this little pen. I've got a whole lot of them growing in there. I don't know if you can see it. But again, taller than the pen. I've had to wrap them around. Again, this is all the feeder corn. In my opinion, pretty sad. This is only about 3 foot tall. I don't know if it's going to make it to the end of summer, but I did plant these very late in the summer. Out of the original that I planted, I have just a few ears growing here. Looks like 2 of them growing side by side. But this is, like I said, just feeder corn. It was meant for the chickens. When the storm came through, it did knock over a lot of it. Broke off a lot of the stalks. These potatoes, I am going to have to go ahead and just get them harvested soon. Even though I still have a lot of green growing on them, I'm still giving them time. This is going to be harvested very soon. This is all of my celery. I'm going to be harvesting this and canning it. Look at those beautiful stalks. Oh my gosh, gorgeous. It's gorgeous. This grew so well this year. It is in a box, in one of the earth boxes. But that is over 2 foot tall, that celery. I did plant some additional corn in this a few weeks ago, but you can see nothing's coming up. So this is just going to be a fall crop. I'm going to put some garlic in there soon. Okay, so that's it. It is hot out there, garden maters. It is so hot. So, again, please let me know what you think. Do you think it's weather related? Do you think it's because I have chlorinated city water? Again, we're here to grow together, so any suggestions, let me know. I am so grateful and thankful that I finally have some loofah. We'll be keeping a watch on that. So I think one of my goals for next year, I really believe I'm going to try my best to get rain barrels. Capture that rain. I've been saying it for a long time that I wanted to do the rain barrels, to have the water that is so much more beneficial to the plants. I'm going to try to make it a goal for next year, and hopefully my old brain won't forget. So I thank you for joining me for the little garden tour. Again, any suggestions or comments, please feel free to let me know. I'd love to hear what you think. I'll figure it out somehow. I'll figure it out. We can do this together, I'm sure. So please, if you haven't already subscribed, do so. I always encourage you to. Love to see the maters grow. Love to have you here in my community. Until next time, love you all. Take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. So it only took 18 years, but I accomplished it. Let me show you. Right there. 18 years it has taken me to get them out here to trim this tree. Today they finally did it. Even left the sawdust behind to prove it.